Assalamu Alaikum. Hi, my dear students. Welcome back to our English class. Today we are going to learn in lesson that is the Nightingale and the Rose. Okay, the Nightingale and the Rose, written by Oscar Wilde. Already we have started this lesson. We are all enjoying the story, isn't it? What is the lesson? Page number is 144. Okay, page number 144. Very interesting story. Did you remember the story? What is the story? The story is about the central character is the nightingale. Okay, so it's a communication between the nature with the human being. Okay, how the nature was helping the human being. Understand? Nature means animals, birds, trees and everything. Okay, so the little boy was fell in love with a small girl, and the small girl was asking a red rose, but the boy didn't have the red rose in his garden. So the boy was asking, not asking, he was telling by himself his sadness under a oak tree. And in that oak tree one nightingale was sitting. The nightingale was keenly observing the little boy's sorrow. Okay, and then the nightingale, she was started asking each roses to give the red flower, but each plant is telling a different reason, because they have different color of roses. They cannot give that rose to him, because the nightingale is asking the red rose only. But at last what happened, he came to a red rose plant, but the tree was telling it was winter season. In this season the tree has no flower, but the tree was telling, you will get the red rose, but it's a very what is it, terrible condition. You have to fill that, then only you will get the red rose. Okay, that red plant is telling. And then what happened, tree or plant, okay, anything, and the tree, at last what happened here is tell his condition, and the nightingale was sacrifice his life for the sake of the true love. And what happened, he was sitting in the what is that, plant, in that rose plant, and the thorn is there, and the tree was asking, you have to press, when you are singing you have to press your heart, then only the blood will ooze out from your body, and you will the red rose will blossom. Okay, the tree was telling like that. And then what happened, the nightingale was continuously singing. Okay, continuously the nightingale was singing the song in the night time. Okay, in the night time the moon is there, the moon also listening to the nightingale song. Okay, up to that we have seen, isn't it? At last what happened, the nightingale was continuously swinging, and the thorn was pressing in her heart, and the blood was oozed out of the body. And at last what happened, the nightingale couldn't sing a song, because his throat, the beats and all going slow, and at last it was dead. Okay, dead. Up to that we have seen page number 144. And then what happened, the student, the boy was opened the window, and he was seeing the red rose was blooming crimson, and he was plucked the flower. Okay, then he put on his hat. Okay, he was nicely dressed up, and he put his hat, run up to the professor house with the rose in his hand. Okay, the boy wants to see the girl. Okay, he wants to see the girl with his red rose, and he was nicely dressed with his hat, and he was running to the professor's house. The daughter of the professor was sitting in the doorway, winding blue silk on a reel, and a little dog was lying at her feet. So what happened? The daughter, that is the girl, was sitting in the doorway, winding blue silk on a reel, and a little dog also lying on her feet. You said that you would dance with me if I brought you a red rose. So, what the boy was innocently, he was telling to the girl, you said me, you will dance with me if I brought the red rose. The student was very happy mood. He was telling to the girl, here is the red rose in all the world. You will wear it tonight next to your aunt. Will you dance together? So the boy was giving the red rose to the girl, and he was asking, will you dance with me? This is a very beautiful rose I brought for you. Will you dance tonight to me? He is asking. Who is asking? The boy was asking the little girl. For this red rose only, the nightingale sacrificed her life, isn't it? But the girl frowned. I'm afraid it will not go with my dress, she answered. And besides, the Chamberlain's nephew has sent me some real jewels, and everybody knows that jewels cost far more than flowers. So, what a sad, So, the girl, she was replying, so his nephew, she was telling, my nephew has sent me a real jewel. Okay, real jewelry, no ornaments. He has sent me the real jewels to me. Jewels is more costlier than this flower. So what type of here, the type of women, what is it, mind they are projecting. Okay, they will what is it, if they see the money, they will go there. Some women are not all the women, some women are like that. So here this girl, what she is telling, my nephew has sent me real jewelry to me. It cost more than value than your flower. Who is telling? That girl is telling. Well, upon my word, you are very ungrateful, said the student angrily. So, the boy was very angry. You are ungrateful to me. You are ungrateful to me. I have brought this red flower to you. Okay, I am the true lover. But you are rejecting my flower and you are going to the jewels only. You are ungrateful, the student was angrily saying to the girl. And he threw the rose into the street, where it fell into the gutter and a cartwheel went over it. What a sad, the girl, he threw the rose into the street where it fell. So the boy was very angry. Okay, because she is not accepting the rose. She was she likes the jewels only, which that nephew has given to her. Okay, so the boy was very angry, and he threw the rose on the street and the car wheel went over it. Okay, what a sad, What a silly thing love is, said the student as he walked away. So the girl not accepting his flower, and he angrily throw the flower on the street. The car wheel run over it, and the boy was saying this word only. At last, what a silly thing love is, said the student as he walked away. So at last, what the boy was telling, what a silly thing love is, said the student as he walked away. Okay, so this is a very beautiful story. The main thing is the sacrifice of the nightingale. Okay, the sacrifice of the nightingale is very important. So here in this lesson, they are conveying the message. What the message? The nature is helping, not the human being is helping. The nature, the bird is helping this little boy without consideration of his own body or anything. The nightingale was, she was sacrificing Assal, and for the sake of true love, okay, she has given the red rose to him. But at last, what happened? The girl is not a true lover. The boy is true lover. The girl, she is not a true lover. He ran after the money only. So his nephew has given her jewels, and she was interested in the jewel, and it's more costly. It's a real one. She was interested in the jewels only rather than the flower. Okay, so at last the boy was angry and he threw the flower, and he was telling what a silly thing love is, he was telling. Okay, so this is the word he uttered at last. Okay, so this story is a very what is it tragic, and in between we can find the love in between. Okay, the boy's feelings and everything. uh, Enjoyable story. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed the story very well. Keep watching all the videos continuously. You have to watch the video, otherwise you won't understand the story. Okay, so if you have any doubt in this particular lesson, means you can ask me your doubt. I will clarify your doubts. I will help you. Okay, particularly in 8th standard, some students, or after seeing the audio or video, you are saying your summary very well. I appreciate you. Keep on doing that. Okay, you will develop your English very well. You have to work out that. Okay, understand? So until then, take care. Assalamu Alaikum.